Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Consortium. Ich werde jetzt hier diesen Spielstand laden. Das war im Grunde dann, ja, als ich da hingelatscht bin, aber noch bevor ich die Munition beispielsweise weggeworfen hatte. Wobei die wahrscheinlich auch da irgendwo rumliegt. Aber an der Stelle kann ich jetzt einfach hingehen und abwarten und dann ist das Ganze quasi fehlgeschlagen und der Typ ja gerettet, weil da ja dann irgendwas passiert, dass die die Tür wohl doch noch aufbekommen. Und ja, der lässt sich halt anscheinend auf dem Schwierigkeitsgrad nicht retten. Ich habe dazu auch noch was ins Forum bei denen geschrieben. Da hatten vorher andere Spieler halt Probleme selbst zu überleben. Und das Problem hatte ich da ja jetzt nicht. Aber ich nehme einfach an, dass sie den Schwierigkeitsgrad etwas nicht mit einbezogen haben. Was natürlich schon etwas dämlich ist, aber gut. Eine Antwort habe ich da nicht drauf bekommen. Ist natürlich auch die Frage, ob die das Spiel quasi schon mehr oder weniger abgeschrieben haben und da eh keine Patches mehr machen oder ob da vielleicht noch irgendwas kommt. Das Spiel ist ja auch schon eine Weile draußen. Ich bin jetzt gar nicht sicher, wann das released wurde, aber es dürfte wohl schon ein bisschen was her sein. Können wir ja gerade gucken. Auf meinem tollen neuen Zweit-PC. Der jetzt auch keine Minuten braucht, um das Browserfenster zu öffnen. Sehr schön. So, Steam. Consortium. Ja, wobei, es gab ja das Spiel auch eine Weile in der Beta, jetzt weiß ich natürlich nicht, wie deren Beta-Policy damals war. Ja, veröffentlicht wurde das Spiel am 8. Januar 2004. Ist also schon ein bisschen älter. Mit nach wie vor sehr langen Ladezeiten. Ich sehe gerade, bei dem Spiel automatisch dabei ist wohl auch der Soundtrack von dem Spiel, der 70 Minuten Original Orchestral Soundtrack. Das ist schon nicht schlecht. Von Jeremy Suche. Den muss man oft bei anderen Spielen zusätzlich kaufen für ein paar Euro. Hier ist ja schon bei dem Vollpreis des Spiels, das halt 9,99 kostet, mit bei. Das Spiel ist außerdem der erste Teil einer Trilogie, wie es aussieht.
Let's try this again, Six, and take it slowly.
Ja, dann würde ich mal sagen, nö, du kannst mich mal. Lalalala. Ich gehe da mal.
What are you doing, Six?
Ich laufe hier weg.
Rook 9 will be dead in 2 minutes' time.
Wait a second, I think it's... Well, I'll be damned. The door from the medbay has just opened itself. Are you seeing this, Kieran?
Yes, and I can see Rook 9 now. Whatever was happening in here, it must have stopped when the door opened.
Minor glitches, my ass.
Rook 9 still requires medical attention. I'm going in.
Be careful!
Oh, well, that was fun.
Wade! Are you alright? What happened in there?
Oh, my head is bloody well killing me, but I think I'm alright. Thanks to Kieran anyway. I was just about finished with the repairs to our autoguns when the main battery started surging electricity. I guess I must have blacked out after that.
Someone is toying with us. Why did the system lock out remote access points and door locks, only to kick back in when Wade was about to die?
Zen locked you out? Wait, I almost died?
According to your MUVI, you were less than 2 minutes from death. I must insist that you remain in the medbay so I can repair the remaining damage. There's only so much the medical nanites can do.
Bloody hell. And nah, forget it, Kieran. I've got to get back to the cockpit and finish repairs.
Wade, doctor's orders.
Forget it. I won't be responsible for not having weapons if we get into another scrap. I'll let Rook 13 prod at me when I'm finished. I promise.
So can we talk about the elephant in the room now? These so-called system bugs that have been going unchecked since this morning.
I know. B did a pretty good job convincing me it was a virus, just before I was mistaken for popcorn. Whether it was Angelov who somehow infected my girl, or the bastard who killed Pawn 7. Someone is definitely pulling our strings.
I agree, but there's nothing we can do except hold it together and reach Ireland in one piece.
I keep poking around, see what I can find out. What about lockdown of the crew? Can you still fix our weapons? Nur das erste.
That's fine. And to all of you, you may not want to mention this incident to anyone. We don't want to further scare the crew for no good reason.
Because holding back information from them was such a good idea last time.
Come on, Alana. Ease up.
No, it's fine. She's right. I admit that I should never have done that with Pawn 7. But this is different. They are already on edge, and I'd rather not have them start turning on each other. Just do what I say, Alana, please.
You're the boss.
Right. And 6, don't forget the Queen is still wanting to speak with you in Global Ops.
Okay, der läuft wieder hoch. Na gut, dann reden wir mal mit der Queen. Da ist noch jetzt ein bisschen mehr ausgegangen. Dann reden wir erst nochmal mit El Capitano. Komm, mit dem hier reden. Nö. Mit dem. Nö. Mit dem auch nicht. Na gut, dann gehen wir hoch und gehen zur Queen. Speichern wir hier mal. Können das einfach mal P06 nennen. Continue.
Hey 6, are you ready to meet with the Queen?
Jawohl, ja. Sure, yeah. Where is she?
Here, hang on one moment. Oh, and be forewarned, she doesn't like it when you waste her time. So choose your words carefully.
Incoming AV communication. Good afternoon to you both. Let's try and keep this quick and to the point. Bishop 6, First, it's wonderful to finally meet you. The king has been particularly adamant about you. And of course he sends his regards and his regrets for not being here.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Highness. So where do you fit into the Consortium? Quick and to the point. Yes, ma'am.
Is that respect I hear? Keep this up and we'll get along just fine. Only try not to call me ma'am. I'm not that old. It's bad enough these ones calling me ma'am all the time. Now, I wanted to start by expressing my sincerest condolences over what happened to Pawn 7. He was an exemplary officer, and I'm told an integral part of your crew. He will no doubt be missed.
Yes, he will be. It should also be noted that if it wasn't for the bishop being quick on his feet, we may have also lost Pawn 1.
I heard. Well done, Bishop, but don't expect a gift basket or commendation. You did your job, and you did it well. All of which we expect from our bishops.
It was nothing, just doing my job. We're almost died and that's what you have to say to me, so let's get back to why we're all here, shall we?
Right. So, about Pawn 7, I wanted to...
Hold on. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, first, I hear that Wade will make a full recovery, and that is good to hear. The details surrounding what happened in lower avionics, however, is for another meeting at another time. So, Bishop 6, the king has managed to trace the takeoff point of Angelov's boarding carrier to an airbase outside Edirne, Turkey. Hidden on the servers of this base was a document Angelov had apparently written for his men. It detailed one fact of their mission. Bishop 6 must die, or someone would kill them and their families.
In all fairness, Mum, we can't believe anything Kirill says or does or talks about doing. Even this document could have been planted for the king to find. Kirill is no slouch when it comes to subterfuge.
True. And this is why I want you speaking with him the instant he wakes up. We need to know what he knows, if anything, and he may be more willing to talk now that he's been beaten. Hell, he may even respect the bishop for beating him. But that's not important right now. What is important is to find out why. Why you specifically? Why now? And perhaps, who did you go and piss off before joining us?
Maybe I wasn't the real target after all. I only have vague theories, and they are a little crazy. Honestly, I have no idea whatsoever.
Well, then take a guess. There must be something in your past, something you've done.
I only have vague theories. Well, it could be the Guardian Church. No, ma'am, I honestly don't know.
Okay, then I believe you. Good. And try to remember this. Don't call me ma'am.
Incoming AV communication.
Who invited Wheats?
It wasn't me, I swear.
Good afternoon, everybody. Terran, Mum. Ah, yes, Bishop 6. I was hoping to catch your attention for a moment. The light blesses my luck, it seems.
Colin, it's good to see you. I trust you've been filled in on today's events.
I have, yes. I mostly just wanted to confirm that we're a go in Ireland. The Stormbird will be about an hour behind Zenlil. Oh, and I heard Bishop 6 brought down Angelov. Bravo. The ancestors must be keeping an eye on you.
Island is confirmed. Can we stop wasting the Queen's time now? What ancestors are you talking about? Thanks, it was nothing. Ireland?
Very good, Bishop. You're a quick learn, I'll give you that much. What was that?
We believe there's a virus running through the ship. Possibly from Angelov somehow. Rook 9 is on it, and he's fairly confident he can track it down and kill it.
Huh. The king never told me of any virus.
Well, no offense, Mum, but you've got other things to worry about.
This is true.
So, is that all you wanted, Wheats? We will be seeing you in a few hours, after all. Maybe you've got better things to do.
Why must everyone keep calling me by my last name? And just 1 minute. Bishop! That is such a dreary thing to call you. What is your real name again?
That is a really good question. Todd, I'm unable to tell you my name.
Oh? And why not?
Oh, forget it. Steven is my name. Because I don't know my name. Leave me alone, you're wasting everybody's time. Because I don't know my name.
Well, now that's a little strange, don't you all think? A bishop who doesn't even know his own name. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Bishop,
We've been given a destiny to
fulfill by the Lords
of
of
light.
and you cannot save us all without first saving yourself from darkness.
Well, that was certainly interesting. First-rate Wheat's weirdness. And why is my connection not affected by whatever just happened to his?
I have honestly stopped trying to figure things out today.
Well, let's try and get this meeting finished before he comes back, shall we? Now, Bishop, last topic of the day, Pawn 7. I find it curious that the very day you board Zenlil, one of our most respected pawns is found dead only a few hours later.
Are you accusing me of murdering Pawn 7? I'll find out who is responsible.
I hear Knight 15 tasked you with that. Good. You can only help the investigators in Ireland by stirring things up a little now. Also, we'll be using your CMC records as part of the investigation.
No problem. I find the bad guy. No unnecessary panic.
Good luck with that. Right. So I will speak with the king about everything we've discussed, after which he can decide what our next move will be. And Knight 15, you and Wade get that boat to Ireland in one piece.
We will. And you be careful too, Mum. There's no telling who else out there has been given this EMP weapon. Knight 5 has already been told to repeatedly scan for heat signatures at long range. We don't know whether or not Kirill's was the only one of those cloaked boarding carriers, and we're not taking any chances.
Excellent work, and I'm sure we'll be just fine. The Aether's a good ship. It'll get us to BC in one piece.
I hope you're right.
Aren't I always?
I'm glad you're still here. It shows initiative. You can leave now if you wish, but I was just curious if you'd like to ask me anything about what you saw. Maybe about the Queen, or Knight 18.
What's the deal with the weirdness? So the Queen's pretty tough, isn't she? I got the feeling you don't like Knight 18 very much.
Well, it's not that I don't like him. He just gets under my skin a little sometimes. Him and Bishop 10. They're a strange pair.
Now what's about Bishop 10?
What did Alana say once? Oh, that Bishop 10 and Wheats reminded her of a Gemini Knight and his Lord, or something like that. Some space movie reference. She's full of those. Bishop 10 not only never speaks, but he's always standing directly behind Wheats when they're together, like a servant. But hey, who am I to judge? Bishop 10 is decorated in flawless mission accounts with countless lives saved under his belt. Well, we can talk some more later. I've got some unfortunate calls to make, starting with Pawn 7's family. His mother and I go back quite a few years. We were friends during my university days. Oh, and I'll have Wade load a new VT scenario for you. So head over there when you have a second.
Das wurde gekappt. Activate and complete 5 levels within the Civilian Defense Virtual Trainer Scenario or rest in your cabin. Ja, wir werden das mal abschließen mit diesem Virtual Defense Dings. Mit denen kann man auch nicht reden jetzt, oder? Dass sich da vielleicht irgendwas Neues getan hat. Ja. Ne. Nö. Der hockt immer noch da oben. Da kann man immer noch nicht rein. Und die mögen auch nicht reden. Ja, vielleicht konnten wir hier diesen Computer jetzt benutzen. Nö. Na, dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir zu diesem Simulationsding. Ja.
Wait, Bishop, hold up a second. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you.
Ich schreib mal gerade was auf. Okay, let's talk in my cabin. I'm very busy. Can't it wait? For your own protection. Stay away from me. Nur das Erste.
Thank you. You first. We are safe to talk for now, anyway. I took advantage of the problems we've been having, managed to hack our sensors and disrupt those in this room. I'm really not sure where to start. I barely trust myself right now.
You hacked the ship's systems? Well, not till night 15, what do you have to say? Just relax and start from the beginning.
Okay. I've been a pawn on this vessel for about 3 years now. And you can trust me when I say that I know these people, and I know them well. Lately, though, I've noticed... Well... Can I trust you, Bishop 6?
He actually thinks he can screen me? He's one hell of an engineer, but I'm bloody Rook 9. Tell him you trust him, and let's hear what he has to say.
You can absolutely trust me. Please continue. Rook, go away. This is none of your business. Immer das.
Yes, it is, Bishop. I know he thinks we'd have no reason to be watching your CMC while not on our mission, but he'd be wrong. Now tell him he can trust you.
Bishop, can I trust you?
Rook 9 is here. He's speaking on my CMC.
Oh, thank you for your honesty. And I said nothing. Forget it, Wade. Just forget it.
Damn it, B. We need to know what he has to say. You can trust me.
If you are here, who's to say the others aren't also listening in?
I can track CMC usage, B, and nobody's here but you and me. The others are far too busy and likely think you're in the virtual trainer.
I'm doing the right thing. Trust me on this one. So why are you watching me then?
The boss asked me to keep an eye on you, and I can't very well follow you around all day, so I've been watching you through your CMC.
It's your ass if telling her gets us all killed. Nice. It's your ass if telling her gets us all killed.
Come off it, B. You just got here. Drop the theatrics and try to learn how we do things. Anyway, the civilian defense scenario is open for you now. Have fun in there.
Na gut. Und laden und laden und laden. Ich mache hier nebenher Notizen nach.
Hey Bishop, before you actually get going in there, this is a private channel between us, so please speak freely. You've been spending some time with the crew since Pawn 7 was killed, and I was thinking if you even had a guess as to who may be responsible. I could keep an eye out. Maybe we'll get lucky?
Aha, more choices. More choices. Pawn 4. Wer war denn das andere? 32. Patricia, genau.
Just like that. Well, alright. I guess we'll see what we see. Hopefully you're not just picking a name at random.
Civilians remaining. Keep
Welcome
the
to my civilian defense scenario. The rules are pretty simple. Keep all of the virtual civilians alive through 20 progressively more difficult levels. To receive the highest score, incapacitate all the bad guys and keep all civilians alive. Only a small handful of bishops have managed to reach level 20 with all civilians still alive. No pressure.
If I can have your ear for a second. You know, today is... well, it's a particularly bad day for me. I've done my best to keep myself restrained through Pawn 7's death, Kirill, all of it. But I... Why did Pawn 64...
Sorry, ich bin beschäftigt. Was zweite?
And read my personnel record. 14 years ago today, my husband, 2 children, and both parents were killed. The Vancouver quake of Christmas 28. Been late coming home for duty in Ottawa. Look, just tell me what happened with Pawn 64. There's just one more thing. I want you to come and speak with me face to face in my office. We need to discuss something.
Sure, I'll be right there.
And if you wouldn't mind coming right now, it's the last cabin on the left before reaching Mission Ops.
Level 4. Kann man das auch wegklicken? Ah. Na gut, dann machen wir das erstmal. Und verbringen erstmal wieder Zeit im Ladebildschirm. Ja, da hatte ich eben einmal keine Zeit mehr, um zu antworten.
Good. Nice and prompt. Come in, Six. I'm sorry to summon you like this, but I feel it's important that we talk face to face. Please, have a seat.
Before we start here, I saw your little dance. You should not say nothing.
So, I haven't asked you here to berate you with questions about my dead or nearly killed officers. There'll be plenty enough of those in Ireland. Nor am I going to ask you again why you think someone is causing all of this.
Sorry to interrupt, boss. I thought you should know that our auto guns are repaired and ready.
Good. Now, to the medbay.
Way ahead of you.
As you may have noticed, Six, I care a great deal about this crew, and I also respect their opinions. Following what happened with Angelov, I've asked them to report their encounters with you. All in all, it seems you've handled yourself well. Most of the crew have nothing worth reporting. What about you? How do you feel you're fitting in?
I'm fitting in fine.
I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, I'm glad we had this talk. You and I always need to be on the same page.
Bishop, hey. Heads up. I think we got something here.
What is it, Alana?
Well, the Bishop suggested I follow Pawn 32, and she's just unlocked Bishop 8's cabin, went inside, and locked the door behind her.
Patricia? It can't be.
She also has some sort of device clipped onto her back. Something small. I couldn't tell what it was.
I'm almost back in the cockpit. 10 seconds. I can unlock the door from there.
Kann man auch wieder aufstehen?
6. Get to Bishop 8's cabin. When you're ready, hit the lock and Wade will open it remotely. Hurry!
Ich will aufstehen. Ah, benutzen.
After you.
It looks like she's altering the BUS through her VR deck.
She's finishing what she started before killing Pawn 7.
What the hell are you doing?
How did you... Don't come any closer.
What's that device on your back?
Look, I can't explain it, but the bishop, he cannot be allowed to reach the Churchill Tower. You must listen to me, Alana, please.
In London? What the hell are you talking about? And I ask again, what is that on your back?
Zenlil, initiate code 2121.
Oh, bloody hell.
It don't-
That just messed up all my
Don't copy
sensors
you,
and
Anton.
accesses.
work.
Damn you.
We'll have her brought to the brig, and the investigators in Ireland can take her from there.
I guess to say we're having a bad day would be a understatement at this point.
So I guess the Consortium isn't so powerful. Maybe we can ask the king for help.
Nothing about today has been anywhere near normal. And the only thing different from yesterday and the day before that is you. What are we going to do about this? Any ideas?
You can start by firing whoever handles recruitment. Why don't you ask the king what he can find out?
I have, believe me. He's doing everything he can to find the source of this enemy. He's checking every security database from every supporting country and corporation.
How can he be trusted at this point?
Do you want to be here or not? You sure do have a strange attitude for someone who practically begs to be considered for your position.
Why do you put so much trust into your king?
We all do, Six. And you need to learn to do the same.
If we can't trust the king, then what's the point in believing what the Consortium stands for?
Maybe it's a mistake to trust him so blindly.
After everything today, fine. I'll admit to the outside chance that you're not wrong. Wade, patch my CMC into the ship's loudspeaker. I've had quite enough fun for one day.
Okay, you're on.
Attention, everyone. Attention. Today has been a long and difficult day for all of us. And I find myself humbled to have a crew as dedicated and brave as the men and women on this ship. While the day may have been long, unfortunately it is not yet over. I am now issuing the security protocol X03. All pawn personnel will report immediately to the barracks until further notice. This is for everyone's safety until we touch ground in Ireland. Thank you.
You can't seriously be thinking of locking them in there.
That's the plan, yes. Do you have a better idea to help prevent more of our crew members from dying or killing each other? Because I'm all ears if you do.
It was Pawn 32. She was responsible for everything. Helping Kieran, planting the virus, killing Pawn 7. All of it. You're treating them like prisoners. And it's frankly disgusting.
Alana, don't push me right now.
Excuse me! You can't deny that you've been making some pretty bad decisions today.
Don't do this.
Everyone needs to relax. This is not getting us anywhere. Night 15 is right, so the best to keep them all in one place. He's right. It's been one bad decision out of was erste.
But I, for one, think it is getting us somewhere.
Six is right. And you are going to regret this after you regain your senses.
I do think the pawns could be helpful to us instead of locked in a room. You're pissed off, I get it, but you're not helping.
So what? When they start turning on each other in there, we just let it play out?
Thank you, Six. And Alana, I am hoping it won't come to that. They are Consortium officers, not animals.
Hey, come on, people. Reality check. We're not out of this yet. Can we maybe save the petty arguments for after we touch ground?
You're right.
Wade, how close are you to fixing these bloody lights?
Oh, give me some credit. I've got this virus by the balls now that it's shown us its ass.
Very colourful.
Thanks. Oh, we're saving that one. Alright, so first beat. I can't power down the system because there's a chip missing from the battery crawl control bank. Oh, I bet $1 million Pawn 32 took it before she started messing around with the bus. Look around the cabin. It has to be there.
Energy containment, yeah, take all. Was? Was ist jetzt mit dem Ding passiert?
Okay, mate. Now take that chip to the battery crawl and plug it into the control bank there. Battery crawl is accessible from the hangar bay and the galley. In the hangar bay, it's the hatch on the second level directly underneath the CCU.
Ich will aber erst noch... Access denied. Schade. Okay. Aber dieses Geräusch ist ja super nervig. Also ist man darf quasi nicht die linke oder rechte Maustaste für irgendwas drücken, weil ansonsten dieses dämliche Geräusch losgeht und nicht wieder aufhört. Jetzt zumindest habe ich keine Ahnung, wie man das beenden kann. Nee. Das hört halt nicht mehr auf. So, wo mussten wir hin? Plug the control chip into the battery crawl. Crawl access in hangar bay or galley.
Perfect. That'll do the trick. I need to reset some lesser systems, so we're gonna lose lights for a few seconds.
Sounds good. Do it.
We'll back up and everything is in the green. The virus is gone. I hope.
Good work. I think we can all breathe a little easier now.
Well, I'll be damned. Hey, guys. I think the virus may have tampered with our local newswire connection. There's a channel that wasn't there an hour ago, and yet it's most voted over the past 3 hours. There's some seriously strange stuff going on in London right now.
Oh, gods. Let me guess. The church and tower.
You got it. And we've also got a second incoming TS packet from London.
This is not happening.
Let me patch the newswire broadcast through the whole ship. Just a sec.
If this freak thunder snowstorm wasn't enough for one day, it's hard to believe that an unknown number of armed terrorists have taken control of the Churchill Tower. First reports are sketchy but conclusive, and I assure you this is no prank. Voice and image recognition have confirmed the leader of the hostage-takers is none other than Saad bin Laden. I assure you again, this is no joke. Saad bin Laden, you'll remember, was thought to have been killed almost 15 years ago during one of the final American raids against Al-Qaeda. Your guess is as good as mine, folks, and all I can tell you right now is to stay by the newswire. The instant I know more, you will too. This is Malcolm Thomas, reporting from London, England, just outside the Churchill Tower.
Thought to have been killed. Saad was killed, shot through the heart. I know an American bloke who was there when it happened.
Don't you guys realize? Patricia knew. She said the bishop cannot reach the church and tower. You don't think...
No, Alana. I can assure you that the king will not be sending us to London. We've had enough excitement for one day.
Yeah, well, I hate to be the bringer of disappointment, but...
Don't you dare say it, Wade.
I've just been given a course change from the king. We're headed for the centre of London.
Seriously? Does he not know what we've been through today? Tell him to send Tiamat. Everyone knows Night 11 loves these types of missions.
No joke, Alana. 5 minutes till mission briefing.
Come on, Kane. Do something. This isn't right.
Okay, everyone. You heard Wade. Meet in the hollow room on the double. Briefing in 5.
So, everyone's just going to ignore me now? A bloody Bin Laden in London? This isn't just insane, it's some sort of practical joke. It has to be.
Alana, today is proving to be full of surprises. You should really learn to roll with the punches.
Shut up, Kieran.
Okay, dann werde ich hier auch erstmal wieder einen Schnitt machen.
Seeker. Yes, I know it's you.
Oh.
I understand Interdimensional Games has created a video game from your trips to this world, even calling it Consortium. Are you familiar with what they call their alternate reality game?
Do you know who I am?
Yes, I've played the ARG. You are Henry, yes? I keep hearing that, Seeker. What does it mean? I know you are the king, but I have not played the ARG. What does it mean?
You are the seeker of knowledge, of truth, of understanding. Your world has shaped my path and is directly responsible for my survival at an early age. I ask again, do you know who I am?
I can't trust you and I won't tell you anything.
No, you can't. But you're also no longer tethered to me. No longer only within my mind, and therefore subject to what I wanted you to see. This world is real, and yours to influence as you and your satellite see fit.
So get out of my head and leave me alone. None of that means anything to me. I've never played the ARG. So get out of my head and leave me alone. Say nothing.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't keep the others waiting too much longer.
Wait, so what is the deal with your voice? Wait, why do you allow such an animal intrusion into the mind of Bishop 6?
Your IDGI and Canadian government are making the choice to send people through the rift. I'm only allowing you through with the hopes you will do what is right.
Let me return the question and ask. If you feel it is amoral, why are you here?
I have nothing to lose sitting here safely at home, Bishop 6 does. I want to make a difference in your world as best as I can. To fight against you for the Guardian Church and for the people of your world.
So because the connection exists, you may as well try and use it for good. I can appreciate that, sort of. But what about the others in your world who are having fun playing the game? Do you know how many Bishop 6s are being maimed and killed as we speak?
It's not my fault. Did you even ask his permission before opening this connection? I have gotten him this far. I'm only trying to do the right thing.
I'm sorry, and you're right. You have passed all the various tests they've thrown at you, and survived. Your abilities are being tested, Seeker. But to what end, I do not know.
Okay, now we've really got to get to work. And don't even think about trying to get out of this. You can either disconnect right now or suck it up and help save the world. The choice is yours.
Aha, okay. Dann mache ich wie gesagt jetzt einen Schnitt und dann kommen wir später gleich ohne diesen Soundfehler weiter. Bis dann.